Okay, this is Mike with BeeResQ. We're going to do a colony assessment and see how we look. We've gotten reports from the customer. This colony is strong, looks good. We're just going to do an assessment before going into winter. We'll take things apart and see how it looks. Do a mite wash and see how they're really doing. So we'll give them a few puffs of smoke just to let them know we're here. You can see there's a front feeder on. Looks like a queen excluder's on here. We've got 2 deeps and a super on this one. So you can overdo it with smoke. Just so you guys know, you can actually change the flavor of the honey with too much smoke. So once we have the top open and the super exposed, we're not going to do a lot of smoking. Anyway, I'll try to provide progress as we go. All right, we're going to grab a hive tool here. See how she looks inside. Telescoping lid here. Oh, there's a little spider visitor down there. Some gaps in the lids, places where the spiders are hiding. Oops, sorry about the loud noise there, you guys. But in general, you seem relatively calm. We're just going to let a little bit of smoke drift over the top. Take a look and see what we see here. Alright, we can see right away, not even pulling these up, that there's not a whole lot going on in the super. This time of year, you know, we're not going to be harvesting anything from this hive, so we'll pull that super off. Just to show you guys, not a lot happening there. All right, so we'll pop that super right back. All right, the super's off, and now we're digging down a little more into the meat of it. You can see they're acting fairly well. Seem like they're clean, right? The way they're lining up. They're not trying to attack. And I haven't seen any hive beetles come scurrying out, so that's good. Again, this time of year, it's not as big of a deal, but looks like we're doing pretty good. So we'll dig deeper. All right, we got the top hive body off. You can see it's pretty well cross-combed in there. Mostly food stores honey up top, which is what you want. Now I'll point out that this customer's been feeding, so fairly good odds that this is a mixture of honey and sugar syrup. And you might note that I'm just kind of setting this on its end. It's well enough propylized. I don't have to worry about it, you know, having frames fall out, and it keeps the bees from getting lost in the grass. So anyway, let's take a look at what we've got in the bottom brood box. We can see we've got some frames that aren't quite lining up and some damage to the box there, which, you know, no big deal. The bees really don't care. But we have a really strong population. So let's find out what's going on deeper in this hive. Let's see if we can find some brood. All right, so this is our first example of a brood frame. Take a quick look at it. And we do want some nurse bees off of a frame like this for a mite test. So we're going to shake them off in a minute into a container so all the foragers can fly out. And we'll have mostly nurse bees on there. We might pick another frame, just has more brood on it. But we can see there's some stuff going on here, so that's good. We're making our way into the brood nest. Okay, this is the frame I think we're going to do a alcohol wash from. It's not the direct center frame. It's not the frame with the most brood on it. And most of all, it's not the frame with a queen on it. So we're going to shake them into this tub, and the foragers will fly off and hopefully take a lot of that pollen with them back to the hive. And we'll see the nurse bees stay behind. So we're going to go ahead and give it a shake. This is also another chance for us to find the queen, just in case we don't get her in the alcohol wash. There you go. A little bit wound up, a little bit upset. We can also see the frame a little more closely. Move across it, you'll see some little bees being born. We might take a closer look at this later under additional magnification if we need to. All right. Take a look, see if they're clumping up. Look for queen. Don't see queen, don't see queen, don't see queen. So I think we're good to go. All right, so let's shake them down in the corner here and get us a cup of bees. Doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but close is good. Let's get them in there. We'll get a lid on them. Or they'll fly out. We'll be ready for some alcohol in momentarily. Hope my gloves aren't in the way. Anyway, we get enough alcohol on these guys on these gals, I should say, to cover them. We'll do that. Enough alcohol on them to cover them. And we'll cover it up and swoosh them around some. What I want to do is agitate them enough to get any mites to drop. Sorry if I'm making anybody dizzy there. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but it looks like we used a salt and pepper shaker in there. You can tell we're already above the mite threshold just from what's floating down from a little bit of agitation. So, let's clean it up and do our counts. Alright, so we did our mite wash, came up with an extremely high mite count. Hard to see in there, I know. We'll give a better count and cut it into the video later. But you'll see we had to kill a few bees to do it. This is about 1 cup. 1 cup of bees. That's not very many, is it? So, unfortunate as it is to kill them, we did. And that gives us a more accurate mite test, in my opinion. We could have sugar rolled these. I brought the stuff to sugar roll them. But this is a little bit faster and we're running out of time today. So let's take the rest of our foragers back, dump them back into the hive. We'll put all this stuff back together and get them treated.